As the night deepened, the young girl stood before the old, rusted elevator doors. The creaking sound of the door opening echoed in the stillness, revealing the cramped space inside. With hesitant steps, she entered, unaware that each step she took led her closer to an unavoidable disaster. As the elevator doors closed, the atmosphere grew tense, as though the world outside had frozen, leaving behind an unsettling silence. The girl pressed the button to go up, but by accident, her hand hit the button that led to the lower floors, a floor she never knew existed. The elevator groaned, its gears grinding loudly. Suddenly, without warning, the elevator began to move quickly, descending into an unfamiliar dark abyss. With each passing second, she felt herself sinking deeper into the encroaching darkness. Each floor descended seemed to pull her further away from the world she knew. The voice, full of menace, echoed relentlessly, its presence growing stronger and more suffocating with each passing moment. She could feel her body weakening, her breath becoming labored as the terror slowly consumed her. She had no idea how long she had been trapped in that elevator, but it felt like an eternity. In the deepening darkness, a low, hateful voice pierced through the silence. It seemed to come from everywhere, filling the cramped elevator, making it feel even more suffocating. "Apologize, or pay a higher price," the voice said coldly, its words echoing in every corner of the space. The girl froze, her blood running cold. The voice was so clear, so close, it felt as if it was watching her every move. Helplessly, she felt her body trapped in an invisible pressure, becoming heavier and freezing each step she took. Her heart raced, her body trembling, but the voice would not stop. "Give me your apology, or I will take you deeper," the voice threatened, full of malice. The girl felt an icy chill pierce her bones, and with each floor that descended, she felt herself drifting further from the real world, growing closer to something far worse than her darkest nightmares. With each floor that passed, the tension mounted. The darkness outside became stifling, making her feel trapped in a space that defied explanation. It was as if the space itself was swallowing her, transforming her into a part of eternal fear. The voice returned, sharper this time, laden with unbearable torment. "Do you still refuse to apologize? Or perhaps, you want to discover what lies in the deeper, darker depths?" Each passing second felt like an eternity, her heart racing faster, nearly out of control. She wanted to scream, but her mouth felt sealed, the voice blocking every word she tried to say. But the voice gave no room for choice. With each floor, the girl felt herself slipping further into the darkness, farther from hope. What was supposed to be a simple journey had now become a sacrifice. Now the girl knew one thing for sure, her mistake, one she did not even understand, had condemned her to a fate far darker than the starless night. As the seconds bled into what seemed like hours, the weight of her body grew unbearable. Every breath she took felt more difficult, the air becoming thinner with each passing moment. She tried to lift her hand, to press the emergency button or find some way to stop the unrelenting descent, but her limbs felt heavy, almost lifeless. Her face grew pale, her eyes struggling to remain open. The dark void in the elevator seemed to consume her energy, slowly, cruelly draining her life force. The voice, now even sharper, lashed out at her. "You will never escape this place. You will remain here forever, trapped in the eternal darkness." With a final, desperate breath, her vision blurred. Her heart, which had been racing in terror, began to slow. Her body felt like it was sinking, her energy spent. As the darkness overwhelmed her, her breath faltered one last time. With a final, shuddering gasp, her heart stopped beating. Her body crumpled to the floor of the lift, lifeless and cold. The dark abyss that had been creeping closer had now claimed her completely. There was no sound, no struggle left, only the overwhelming silence. The elevator continued its descent, unaffected by the loss of life within. It moved deeper into the void, carrying her lifeless form further into the unknown. The eternal darkness had claimed another soul, and the girl was lost, forever trapped in the depths of the cursed lift, never to be found.